Ooh, look at this cute plush. Okay, if I'm being honest, I'm doing like, right now I'm at 3 videos and I'm probably going to do a 4th one right now from the same location, and I've done this in like less than an hour. So I'm just sitting here changing clothes to give you the impression that these aren't all taking place exactly like in the same time. Like I haven't turned off the camera, I haven't even closed the app that I'm recording this with, but okay, so one of the main reasons that I wanted to make this channel was just, I guess, okay, so, well, first of all, I absolutely love, not projecting, I guess, putting into the real world the things that I think, I guess, and that's gonna come, like, in a lot more ways, whether it's, like, just the way I dress, when I start sewing, when I start crafting things and, like, making weird, like, hats and glasses and just different weird clothing that is probably a little more unconventional than anything. But I don't know. Okay, so I like artistry, and well, like I want to like publish books and everything, and like I want to act, I want to model, I want to be a YouTuber, of course. And I really feel like having this expectation and like putting it on myself is gonna really help me do all these things that I want. So like in the idea that I'm gonna be, even just to me, I'm always like, oh, okay, I need to make more videos here soon. Just the fact that I have right now an imaginary audience to tell all this to, or to plan all this with, it really reminds me, or kind of makes me have to, like it makes me have to do these things. I lack self-motivation because I'm always like, oh, I'll get to it, and like, oh, you know, like since it's always just me doing it for me, I can do it whenever I want. Like I don't have to have a deadline. And well, the fact of the matter is, I wanted to publish a book by like 18, and like like throwback, like in 8th grade, I remember I was absolutely so amped to try to write a book that I wrote a 50-page, like in a Word document, a 50-page 12 font, like dystopian book, and I was like, bro, like and like the motivation for that was nuts. Like I had the flash drive that I had that book in, like around my neck at all times. I did not want that thing to get lost. I took care of it, and I go back to it every now and then. Even though I've written like other pieces, I never stay on one project, which is really my fault, and I feel bad about that. But that's my own fault. But so that's the point of it. Like I need to force myself to get into these things, and like whether it's working out or like when it comes to when I actually do start making projects like for like hats and glasses and shirts and like accessories and stuff like that, like this will motivate me to do that more, because like right now I like the motivation because again it is on my own time. I don't have to worry about doing it for anyone, but I know that even if that's true, I know I want to do these things like almost immediately, but going to school and everything, I'm definitely like, to me, I'm fine waiting and putting off my things until I establish financial stability, and like, you know, I can live alone and I'll be able to like feed my hobbies in just my own time. But if I'm being honest, it's like stressing me out, and I get really sad when I don't do something artistically. So like I do buy things here and there to express myself, whether it's just artistically or like visually. Like I have a ton of different Celestial outfits that go with Ivan. No, not Ivan. Oswald. And so like just expressing myself even just with clothing has been helping me. So it's not like I've ever actually been devoid of doing the things that I want. Like even when I'm just talking to myself or when I'm walking around by myself, I'm monologuing and thinking up like different scenarios and settings and different like scene pieces that I could be doing or that I want to do, and it's just like just all the stuff, or like thinking about a different thing to write, or just seeing inspiration from this and that, and like wanting to draw again and wanting to craft this and that. And well, I don't know, I don't get to it, and that bothers me. And like I know I want to get to it, so it's like I haven't really been suppressing it entirely, but I've been doing it in a way that it's free right now. And so like writing, it sure doesn't take much, but with my very poor laptop, it like opening Google Chrome takes like maybe 2.5 minutes, and just like changing from page to page takes ages. So it's really hard to just want to write when just turning on my laptop is literally such a hassle. And then doing skits and everything, well, I don't really know how to edit and everything, and I'd probably need a different camera person if I'm going to act in it, because I'm not really looking to be a director. I mean, I'll be directing and writing and like acting in it, but still. And like I've done plays here and there, and like again I dress here and there. I think of different things. I think of videos to do, and I'm just having the invisible audience want, or just telling me that you, me, want me to make something else, but is gonna motivate me. Like, it's gonna motivate me to probably be healthier, be more consistent, manage my time, actually craft things, actually write things, and like upload videos, and just make. I'm like, when it comes to me, I keep promises. I keep promises so hard as best as I can. So if I tell you that I'm gonna do this by the next week or anything, like, I put down everything to prioritize that. Like, even when I'm like working or something, and someone's like, "Oh, I need a favor," like, I'm doing like, if I'm doing homework or something, and I'm like, I know I can finish it on time, then I'm like, oh, okay, then I'll do what you need immediately. Like, I am here for you. I will relinquish every single minute of my time for you. And so, just having the expectation, or giving myself the illusion of the fact that someone actually expects and wants something from me, then hopefully that'll help me do it. Because, I mean, I'm already a little healthy as it is, but like, I'll get to work, like, working out and everything. That's gonna be awesome. Like, it'll be good for my health anyways, and it'll probably bring me a lot of happiness here in the long run. So I don't know. I guess I just feel like I'm just doing this to be like super honest as much as I can. And also another thing is, like, I would love to be famous, but I mean, like, the fact of the matter is, like, who wouldn't want to be famous? But like, my thing is, like, I would be the most wholesome famous person like ever. Like, like, even just at like conventions or something. Like, I love meeting people. I love meeting people. Oh my gosh, it's just so much fun. I am just like, I don't know, I'm just such a nice person when I like meet strangers. And so, like, if anyone was excited to meet me, I'd be like, oh my god. Like, I'd be like, oh, hi. And like, if I just ran into a stranger at Walmart, I'd be like, oh yeah, like, let's take pictures. Like, let's do silly ones or this and that. And I don't know. Like, when I think about that, I'm like, oh, I could like just run into someone at Wendy's and I'd be like, oh, hey, like, eat with me or whatever and this and that. And you could take snaps and whatever. I don't know. It'd be a lot of fun. But I gotta get famous first before I can show how wholesome I am. But I mean, I'm wholesome now, but I'm just poor and a nobody, but wholesome.